We now have even more crazy news regarding Terra Luna's founder, Do Kwon. This being with him transferring 3,313 Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lot of money. We actually did the breakdown here. That comes out to $62,947,000 based on a $19,000 price level. So Bitcoin just barely dropped below that right now. This is a lot of money. We got an article here written by Watcher Guru. I'm going to go ahead and refer to that in just a moment. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. So they said Justin Terra founder Do Kwon transferred 3,313 Bitcoin after an arrest warrant was issued against him, CoinDesk Korea reports, which I talked about this in yesterday's previous video as well. So this article right here goes on to say the entire globe witnessed the decline of Terra and its assets, from UST losing its peg all the way to Interpol issuing a red notice against the network's founder Do Kwon. The ordeal has been chaotic. Now it seems like there was another turn in the case with a huge amount of Bitcoin involved. According to reports, 3,313 Bitcoins worth over $69 million were transferred from Luna Foundation Guard LFG to two crypto exchanges operating outside South Korea. This was reportedly carried out shortly after the arrest warrant for Kwon was issued on the 14th of September. For the very first time since the ordeal, South Korean prosecutors managed to freeze some of the transferred Bitcoin. It was brought to light that the LFG abruptly created a wallet on Binance on the 15th of September, soon after which 3,313 Bitcoin was transferred to both KuCoin and OKX wallets. It was further revealed that through the LFG account on Binance, transactions worth 1,354 Bitcoin were made to KuCoin for 3 consecutive days, starting from September 15th. OKX garnered 1,959 Bitcoin, which is about $39 million. Seoul Southern District Prosecutor's Office, Prosecutor Yang Jo, and the Securities Crime Joint Investigation Team, Director Dan Song-han, have been overseeing the investigation. While these transactions surfaced, the team reached out to KuCoin and OKX, urging them to freeze the funds. While KuCoin decided to comply with the request, OKX reportedly ignored the same. Is Do Kwon involved? Kwon has time and again claimed that he wasn't on the run and was even in touch with government officials. However, a former prosecutor thinks Kwon may have tried to use the enormous quantity of money as an evacuation fund, the official stated. In a normal criminal investigation, if a large amount of money is moved from the suspect's account after the issuance of an arrest warrant, it is natural to conduct an intensive investigation with suspicion of laundering and concealment. We must first check whether it will be used as an evacuation fund. In addition to this, the prosecution is reportedly wary of escaping, laundering, or hiding following the arrest warrant. Furthermore, the prosecution is aware that Kwon is likely to deny association with the Bitcoin transferred. Yet, investigations as well as limiting Kwon's funds were taking the front stage. I mean, it's very coincidental, right? He flees the country, says, "Oh, I'm not running." They say, "Hey, we have an arrest warrant." He's like, "Oh, I'm complying with them fully." Okay, then step forward. They say they want you to come in. That would be full compliance, right? You need to go and turn yourself in. And he makes it sound like he's not on the run, but then all of a sudden this massive amount of Bitcoin gets transferred to multiple exchanges. Not one, multiple exchanges. What are the odds that it's associated with him? Given the circumstances, the odds are quite high. When you hear the sound of hooves, think of a horse, not a zebra, right? The most common thing right here by association is a man who clearly looks like he's on the run and is probably desperate financial-wise and has been accused of doing these absolutely horrendous things, this massive scam, right? Affected people millions and millions of dollars a piece. We were talking about like over $1 billion during this whole process. And this man potentially trying to deal with $69 to $100 million worth in Bitcoin. People that are part of Luna Classic, you know what a lot of people have been wanting? They've been wanting to have injections. They've been wanting to have that money go in to help try and recover some of the price action for that of Luna. So that maybe some of the original people could be able to recoup some of their losses. Because again, this was a massive drop. And lo and behold, you have this man who's off. Where exactly, we don't know. According to him, he's walking into malls, and crypto people on Twitter more than likely are seeing him walk around and recognizing him. But they're just deciding what? To not report it? Not take photos of him? Not call the cops? I mean, it's very bizarre. The whole thing. And to me, on the outside, this is just my point of view, in my opinion. It comes across as if Do Kwon is trying his best to save face. That he doesn't want to be viewed as the bad guy, even though all the evidence that we see going on is that he is the bad guy. He's saying that he's trying to cooperate with the police. He's willing to talk with them, like over the phone. They want him to actually come in. Now, is this some major conspiracy theory? It's possible. Things like this, I much more prefer the facts. Lots of people lost money. People have investigated looking into the blockchain. Suspicious behaviors were discovered. This man leaves his own country. People are having a hard time actually locating definitively where he's at. I'll just say this much. If he's so nonchalant about like, oh yeah, you know, I'm walking around malls out in the public, this and that. Which mall? Where? What city are you in? Is he afraid to say those things in public? If he's afraid to say those things, why would he be afraid to say those things? If he's so calm and casual about the fact, oh yeah, I can walk out in the mall, people probably recognize me, and everything's fine, everything's normal, everything's good, right? It's like that dog, or dog person, whatever it was, sitting at the table, the whole room's on fire, everything's fine, this is fine. Just doesn't add up, doesn't make sense. So a lot of money, very disappointing in my opinion. Maybe you guys disagree with me. But for something like this, the fact that they have the ability to freeze funds, they could potentially tank the market even more, right? You guys want to have a bull run? You want to have the market go up? Well, we can't have it if you got people like this guy who's potentially dumping massive amounts of Bitcoin while being a criminal, doing things, right? Again, these are accusations. They have to fulfill all of their investigation and everything like that. But you can't have the price run up if you got money that's dumping on the market from people like this. So you have to really question, should you freeze these accounts or not? We saw that one exchange did freeze it. The other exchange said, nah, they're not going to do that. Why they would say, we're not going to do that when it's something that seems very critical. This isn't just some Joe Schmo off the street. This is a big name founder. This is somebody that's associated with a major cryptocurrency. I think Luna was I believe it was a top 10 cryptocurrency. It was top 100 at one point. Absolutely bizarre. Let us know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also thank you to my YouTube members for your support. Greatly appreciated, everyone. I am not a financial advisor. Please go do your own research, everybody. Oh, there we go. And yeah. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next episode.